Hello and welcome back to our channel Error Resolving. Today we are going to learn how we can create a new database with some tables. So I am going to run my XAMPP server on my local laptop. So I have just started phpMyAdmin and Apache and MySQL server to create a database, and click on admin to access the phpMyAdmin website to create a database. So basically here's the phpMyAdmin panel where we are going to create the database. So firstly click on database creation and you can name any database that you want to give. So basically I give the name get data and click on create, and it successfully create the database in my phpMyAdmin. So after creation of the database we are going to create the tables in the database. Okay, now click on the database and click here and mention. Now we are going to create the tables. So basically for creating tables you have to just take the columns, how much columns you want to create. Like I want to create only 3 columns right now, and the table name I should mention here and click on go. It will ask me the column names that I want to give. Like I want to give right now table, I have just created table state, so I will give state ID, state name, and state status. Always remember, 2 columns always they are compulsory while creating the table is the ID and the status. ID will remind you that it's an auto increment key that are going to increase one by one when we add new entries, and the status will mention it's enable or disable. If I want to enable any state I will just give it status 1. If I want to disable state I just give it status 2. As simple as this. I will just click on primary and auto increment key to create a state ID as a auto incrementation ID and click on save. Now it's created the table. Now I want to create the new table. Here's the table district and mention the columns as it is that I want to create here. So I mention again the 3 columns here, and now I will give the name of the columns that I want to create, like district ID, district name, and district status, because particular state have many districts. So as thinking of that, I am going to create the district table. So basically district ID, district name, and district status. And remember one thing, district ID means int and district name means characters, so we can take it varchar, and status means in number, numeric number, so it's always also a int. So you have to choose the data type also with the column names. So after this you just save the columns and you have just created the second table district. Click on save. Successfully created the table. Just forgot to create one column in this table, so we have to add one more column in this table, that is particular state ID, means from in which district, in which state this district will fall. So for that we have to create a one more column to mention in which state this district will fall. So I was will create a new column, state district ID or state ID, you can mention any name. It's a int because it's a ID basically. So I will save it, and successfully now we created a new table. It's a alteration of table, you can also say. So I am now going to insert some states in the state table with the particular primary key like auto incrementation key, and status of states will be 1 always because it's enable. Like I take Haryana. You can take any that you wish want to. I'm just inserting some data in the state table. Let's insert one by one. I'm going to add only three states right now. You can see any state you can mention here according to you. Now it's time to mention some district of particular states. So how we going to mention the particular districts of particular state? So go to district table and mention the district name and the state ID, that column that we have created in the last. Now it's useful because we have to mention the ID in which that district falls. So you can also understand that it's like a foreign key. In the state table, state ID is the primary key, and the district table, state ID is now the foreign key for the districts. Like in which state district falls, you have to mention that state ID. So you can understand why I taken the fourth column, that is state ID of particular district. Now you can see I am inserting one by one the values inside the district table to state wise. You can also see. So basically this is how we can create the tables with the primary and the foreign key with respect to another tables. So here the primary key mainly defines the key that auto increment on the basis of the ID, and the foreign key is the primary key of another table. Like the state have primary key and the district is foreign key of state primary. So maybe you are not able to understand what's the primary and foreign keys and how to create the tables in the database. So here's my video. I hope you like it. So please share and subscribe my channel Resolving. So thank you for watching how to create database and tables in the database with respect to foreign and primary keys. Thank you for watching this video.